Hello, I'm Christian from the UML4 ActionScript and Flex development team. UML4AS is a developer-friendly tool. It's designed by developers for developers. The goal of UML4AS is to provide powerful modeling features without adding any overhead to the existing development process. One of the key elements in achieving this is the innovative CodeSync technology. In this video, I'll talk about it and show you some examples. The CodeSync technology has four main elements. ActionScript specific language construct supported directly into the modeling environment, synchronization status markers, the ability to modify model and code at the same time, formatting preservation. Let's take a closer look at each one of these. There are some ActionScript constructs that are not mapped by the UML notation. We provide support for them directly from within the modeling environment. Let's take some examples. Annotations. Please observe both the diagram and the model tree. ActionScript getter and setter methods. Constants. And MXML files. We know at any time the synchronization status of an element just by looking at its graphical synchronization marker. A green synchronization marker means that all the properties of the element are in sync with the code. Let's do a modification. For example, I'm changing the return type of this attribute. Please notice the red and the orange synchronization markers. We can find them on the model tree as well. A red one means that at least one of the properties is not synchronized with the code. An orange one means that the element itself is synchronized, but at least one of its children is not. If we want to have a detailed view of the synchronization status, we can use the CodeSync differences view. We see exactly what happens, and if we are not happy with the modifications, we can revert them partially or totally. Back to the diagram, I'm saving. The source file has been updated and the synchronization marker turned green. UML4AS allows to make simultaneous changes on the model and code. If the changes don't overlap, they are automatically merged. Otherwise, a conflict state is generated and a user decision is necessary. Let's take an example, the address attribute. I'm changing its documentation on the model file and its return type on the source file. So I have two modifications on the same element that don't overlap. I'm saving. We can see that the return type of the attribute is on the model file and the documentation from the model file is on the source file. Let's make some changes that do overlap this time. I changed the return type of the attribute to Boolean on the source file and the same return type to string on the model file. I'm saving, and we can see a red conflict marker, meaning that at least one property is in conflict between the source and the model. An orange conflict marker means that we have at least one children that is in conflict state. The same markers are on the model tree as well. If we want to look at the conflict more in detail, we can use the CodeSync differences view. We can keep the changes from the model, the changes from the source file, or a mix between them. In my case, I am keeping the model. I'm saving, and the conflict is now gone, and the return type from the model file is indeed synchronized on the source file. We believe that the source code formatting is important for a project. That's why UML4AS doesn't interfere with it. For example, we have two methods that use different bracketing conventions, but I'll do more. I'm inserting a new line right in the middle of the method header. Now I'm changing the method on the model file to be sure that they are rewritten. This is the getter. I changed its return type and visibility. For the setter, I'm changing its visibility. I'm synchronizing. Please take a look. The modifications were synchronized, but the formatting was preserved. In this video, I've talked about the innovative CodeSync technology, one of the key elements that make UML4AS developer friendly. Thank you very much for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.